Hey, my fellow Thwipsters, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time, welcome. Hold on. Things very stuffy. Oh, that's better. I never was going to wear it the whole video anyway. Just wear it as a beanie. There we go. Okay, as I said, welcome. Today we are watching episode 2. Go Web Go of Spider-Man the animated series. Yeah, so we watched the first one yesterday. We had some lizard action. We got to see some Eddie Brock, who we all know who he ends up being. Today is, what's the title? The Spider Slayer. Not really sure if I know anything about Spider Slayers, but anyway, it's a little tight. Just gonna take the whole thing off. All right, yeah, we're delving back into Spider-Man, and thank you once again for joining me on this journey. And I don't think I have anything else to say. How about we just get into it, yeah? That's what you're here for, right? Not long, drawn-out intros to get to the point of actually watching it. What to expect? No idea, which is just how I like it. And let's go click. I'm probably going to be editing out these videos because of the music, or not the videos, the intros because of the music, copyright and whatnot. But I'm still going to play it through for my own personal enjoyment. Oh. The Spider Slayer. Hopefully no spiders were slain in the making of this episode. My girlfriend would not mind that. Spiders being slayed, that is. I'm indifferent. Right? Every time I try to sling a web, I always get disturbed by drones? Look at that. They had drones before drones were cool. Flying smart bombs. The show is kind of looking into the future a little bit right now. Do you think he's actually talking out loud, or are we just hearing his thoughts? I want to believe he's actually speaking out loud.
Who's on my tail this time? You blew it. You failed, Smythe. My father.
That must be Norman Osborn. Like, character-wise, visually, I usually could tell who's who. I remember this wheelchair guy. I don't remember who he is, but I remember mullet dude in the wheelchair.
Spider seekers have proven that my targeting computers can find Spider-Man. They're my targeting computers.
I put up the money. You only invented them. Good are they? They can't.
Classic.
That's not their job.
What you invent isn't yours.
That's whose job it is. Gentlemen, I give you my Spider Slayer, the Black Widow.
Natasha Romanoff? No, that's not Natasha Romanoff. Why does a Spider Slayer look like a spider?
Jameson?
Of course.
Yes.
Hardy. Felicia? That sounds like it's a familiar name.
We absolutely must.
Felicia Hardy, yeah. Wait, is that Black Cat? Or am I getting that wrong?
His mother is an important philanthropist. We know of a photographer. You don't mean flying robots. Wonder who's controlling Peter. That's why I'm sending my very best photographer.
Rude. He's a good photographer.
Felicia Hardy.
Peter Parker? We go to college together.
Hey.
I'm sure you won't disappoint me.
Dang, Spider-Man got that Riz.
See if you can find Eddie Brock. He's supposed to have some big scoop for me, and I... Parker, your mouth's open.
I guess MJ isn't on the scene yet.
Not too close, Osborn. You by the book. You have to trust me.
Whenever people say
Somebody says I
you
have
gotta
to trust him. That's not entirely inappropriate.
I was just gonna say the same thing.
It'll be just your size when it's finished. Is that why you're working for Osborn?
Yeah, now that I think about it, I do remember him being in more of a bigger mechanical type chair.
My fault. Does anyone suspect that I'm in
Kingpin.
crime? My livelihood, my life, all of it jeopardized by the
Seen a lot of him between like the Spider-Man PlayStation games and like Daredevil and stuff.
Widow can neutralize all of Spider-Man's powers. Fails.
Is Osborn Green Goblin yet, I wonder?
Remember?
Either Spider-Man's destroyed, or you get Oscorp. Whatever happens, you win.
That's why I'm the kingpin.
Very devious, sir.
He wouldn't tell me what.
Harry.
Never does.
Do we have to talk about work? Flash.
Okay, Flash. Gotta have Flash and Spider-Man content, right?
Peter Parker.
Why did she say it so seductively?
You should have brought Mary Jane. Watson's niece.
A blind date?
Okay, so he hasn't officially met her yet.
You look incredible.
Yeah, dang, she is thirsty.
Nice.
In front of Flash, too.
Mind if I borrow your nephew for a dance?
Very bold. There's got to be Black Cat, right? Black Cat has kind of got that personality. No, by the way, I have seen some other Spider-Man cartoons. I've seen Ultimate Spider-Man and most of Spectacular Spider-Man, which I feel bad because that was a really good one. I need to finish that.
Just don't be standing too close to him when he does it.
Trying to set him up, huh? Oh no, they're gonna think it's him. Sorry, trying not to eat on camera, but I'm just craving something to munch on.
I love surprises.
See what you think of this one.
Dang. Okay, well then, Flash just must be her date, not her boyfriend. But damn, she is forward.
Spider-Man? He's here? Parker.
It's time we had a talk.
About what, Spider-Man? Oh, no! What is making my spider sense go off?
Probably that. No, not Aunt May.
Leave her alone. You want to dance with somebody? Dance with me.
The fight of the century and no photographer. Parker, where are you?
Conveniently missing whenever Spider-Man shows up.
Spencer, go back.
Uh-oh. Going to the moon?
With Spider-Man unconscious, we have a rare opportunity. The
They're not gonna unmat. Wait, it's not gonna be Peter Parker. It's gonna be Flash, right?
was about. Brock's big scoop. And now, live and exclusively.
Flash Thompson.
You know him?
He goes to school with my nephew, Peter Parker.
Yeah, he's a piece of crap.
Are you telling me Spider-Man's just some goofy kid? That's unbelievable.
Well, that's true. I just realized I'm not even full screen. Sorry about that.
Gentlemen, this is amazing. Some men just
It's amazing.
Sir, thought we were going to hand Spider-Man over to the police.
I feel like that is an American trying to do a British accent. No offense if I'm wrong, if it actually is a British person.
First Amendment rights. We just amended them. How about that? I mean,
We just amended them.
which means Eddie Brock just made my whole company look like jerks.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to do. Why you webs?
Ooh, is this what's gonna fuel his rage and become Venom? Well, no, because the symbiote has to take over Spider-Man first, and he's got to go through his emo phase, right?
Spider-Man.
Wait, did he just rip off that door? Dang.
Read my book.
Get out of here.
That voice.
They say the school system's fake.
Wow, they were saying the school system's failing in the 90s. Spider Slayer activate.
So that's your name, huh? Black Widow. I already know you're stronger than me, but maybe this'll give me an edge.
Boing.
Thanks. I appreciate your cooperation.
Yeah, just basic thugs are nothing to Spider-Man.
This thing is indestructible.
Just the fact that he's swinging around like a steel beam effortlessly is pretty wild.
Remember our deal? No spider splat, no hover chair. No, you can't stay.
You can't stay.
The Widow's much more agile than I ever imagined.
Ow.
Not fast enough. Webbing's gone.
Classic.
Spider-Man, keep the thing away from me.
I don't think he would have any spare cartridges.
Some kind
Ah.
of canceling out my spider stickiness. Only I can hang on.
We should be able to with his adhesive abilities.
Maybe I'll help you out anyway.
Convenient that they have very similar body shapes.
But let's see how these web cartridges gum up your
Oh, there we go. That'll gum up its works.
Itchkies, help me.
Flash is such a whiny baby. Nice. Very smart. See, that's another thing about Spider-Man is, oh, I mentioned this in the last episode, is even without his abilities, he's got the smarts. Like he was overpowered by that thing, but he used his brains to get the job done.
Down, I'd be like you. If anyone finds out, you won't say anything, will you? But now you know what kind of trouble this costume attracts.
Yeah, no kidding.
My father, did he get out?
Signs aren't looking good.
Even Fox. Can you imagine the humiliation?
Wait, wasn't this show on Fox? Fox Kids or something like that? Q13 Fox? Remember Q13 Fox? It was like a kids club or something like that.
Get this bonehead out of here, will you?
But you don't understand.
You want understanding? See a shrink.
It's all the fault of that wall-crawling freak.
Fueling his hatred towards Spider-Man.
That's Miss Hardy to you, Buster.
Oh, damn.
First the dolt, now the coward.
Jesus.
You abandoned me.
From her perspective, that's what happened, yeah. This seems like very classic Spider-Man luck. That's one thing I do know about the character, too. He is known for having not the best luck. The world's constantly pooping on him.
Still no sign of your father, Alistair. I was an associate of your father.
I was an associate.
I have an offer that might change your mind. Suppose I provide the money to make new Spider Slayer robots.
Why should you do that?
So you can destroy the man who's responsible for your father's disappearance. Spider-Man.
Wow, these episodes fly by fast. All right, stop. Okay, another episode down. This is fun. It's definitely nostalgic, just from a visual perspective alone. The music, the characters, it all kind of brings me back to that childhood. Yeah. I am liking this. I think I'll be able to knock a lot of these out. Another nice thing about reacting to this is the only other thing I'm reacting to, Gurren Lagann, the anime, is only in Japanese with subtitles. So a lot of my attention is kind of torn between reading and watching. And it's easy to lose my focus on what's going on and whatnot. But this I could watch a little more intently because, it's in English. But anywho, so it does seem like there is going to be some overarching stories that, what am I trying to say? It's not all going to be like one and done episodes. There will be like storylines that are multiple episodes long. So that's nice. I do like that kind of storytelling. So yeah, episode 2 down, episode 3 to come. And I think, what time is it? Time for lunch. What time is it? I think I might get one more episode in, but I think I might take this costume off because this one's a little tighter than that other one. All right. Well, there you have it, guys. Another episode of Spider-Man, the animated series. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time for episode 3. Have a good day.